looking at what's happening on the market, basically we see that I think we are mature enough right now that we see the situation has changed, that the decentralized finance, because of the decentralized, always hated regulation, but now it's the time to talk about it. And why do we need it? Why? And can you say a bit about the examples from the U.S., Brazilian market? How did it help to the market?
Yeah, sure. So regulation is something that's necessary when we want to protect users' funds. It's not about making the market difficult for all the users. It's about protecting them in general, because crypto is a free market the way it is right now. So that actually helps people that have bad intentions to exploit this the situation of non-regulatory compliance that we have. So what we understand that is the future of crypto is to have a solution, a comprehensive framework where institutions can onboard crypto services so they can offer to the majority of the customers, because nowadays everyone has a bank account. Not everyone, but like 70% of people, they do have a bank account. So we want to offer, like, to bridge this traditional economy to the new economy that is crypto.
So basically what we have seen, that the regulation, for example, of the US market or the German market, they help the mass adoption, right? So do you see something like that happening in Latin America as well?
Yes, for sure. In Brazil, we have one of the highest adoption rates regarding crypto. So we already have more people invested in crypto than in the stock exchange there. So it's a great number considering that the market is still new. And we see that growing like every day. But of course, we need some trust factors to bring the mass adoption in all the countries, not only in Brazil.
And how we can prevent things like what happened with FTX happen again and again in terms of centralized exchanges? You are the person to talk about that. I think you're entitled to.
Okay. So what happened with FTX is there was some mismanagement. So what we've seen is that people were actually using the users' funds to do other activities. So that's not compliant when you think about a financial institution, like a traditional one. So what we need to bring is that what we already understand from years and years of experience and past past examples that we have, like Enron and now FTX at different times, but very similar in the nature of them. So by having this framework and regulation, we segregate users' accounts, we don't touch their funds, we have proof of reserves that guarantees if every user in the exchange wants to cash out, they will have the money, they'll have the insurance for it. So that's the trust factor that is missing in the sector.
So we had this discussion about, let's say, the DeFi still being a bit of a utopian idea for now, but we are looking at the future. Of course, it's utopian until everyone agrees, as we discussed. But there's a lot of applications of blockchain. Like you said, the biggest one and the most important one is that it is speeding up the transfer of value. So can you say a bit more about that, and how is it helping basically also other industries?
Yeah, sure. If we talk about supply chain, then we have an extensive process of transferring funds from one country to another. Like if they have good relations, it might be a little bit faster. But if they do not, you have lots and lots of paperwork. This, like DeFi and blockchain itself, can help speeding up the process, because you can have the assurance of the documents that they already have been processed and they already registered on the blockchain, and it's just a matter of computer checking the facts. And with that, you can reduce activities that would take 10 days to basically 1 hour and to do so. So this is better for the whole economy in itself, because we are transferring more value, you are receiving more goods, and so the industry can actually move faster.
Super, thank you for that.